It's been a while since I recorded on a walk, but it's a beautiful day. It's lunchtime. I know it's not go for a walk day at school, but hey, why not go for a walk? So as I go for a walk, I was thinking about you guys, and I was wondering, how many of you read the information from Dr. Bearden about our new grading policies for the end of the year? I haven't had any questions. Now, that could be simply because we don't grade formatives anyway. You're used to me not really doing grades, and we're in the midst of a summative, so maybe it's not going to make any difference, but maybe it is. So have you had any thoughts about it? Have you thought about what the pass-fail thing means? Have you thought about what it means that you can't get a grade worse than the third quarter? Have you thought about what an amazing opportunity you have? The pressure is off. You can have the most fun with your learning that you've ever had. Think about it. Talk about it. Get brave with it. This could be the best end to sixth grade ever. I'm excited. Toffee Girl says, let's play. Yuffie says, not now. Toffee Girl says, let's play. Yuffie Girl says, not now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yuffie begins to hold that tail up. Wait for it. Toffee Girl says, yes, ma'am. Yuffie says, I'm in charge. Toffee Girl says, yes, ma'am. Both of them say, why is my parent not reacting? Oh. 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 Toffee Girl says, this is boring. Yuffie says, get out of there. Toffee Girl says, I'm jumping. Yuffie says, I'm not. Yuffie says, back it off. Toffee Girl says, yes, ma'am. Place. Ready? Place. Wait for it. Wait for it. Down. Well, you're not really in place, but okay. Okay, wait for it. Wait. Back on your place. Back on your place. Good girl. Okay, we're going to go place. Oh, on the place. Very good girl. Okay, ready? Place. So I love the Google Classroom rubric. I knew it existed, but I hadn't used it because, tend to use what we used before, which is not something I'm particularly proud of, but, we have to have like summatives, and the team says, let's use this. And I'm like, okay, worked last year. So now we're on online learning. We don't have that kind of same connection as a team to decide everything we're going to do. That's not quite true. I mean, we do. We have Google Meets and we decide and we determine, but some of those fine-tuned details just don't come into play. So I used my first Google Classroom rubric and it rocked. Then I thought about this. So yesterday I spent the day doing one-on-one conferences on Google Meet with students who had questions. Right? They could schedule it. We would spend 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes it was to help guide them the correct path. Sometimes it was to do some teaching. And more often than not, it was some kids who wanted to know that they had done a good job. So with those latter group, we went through and graded as we went. That was cool, right? So I got my grading done. They got a discussion. They understood why they got what they got. They got the opportunity to go away and fix it. Awesome. Then I had a kid that really messed up, like really. And I thought, as we do this, let's go through the rubric and give him the grade. But like I'll treat it like a formative, like it's not really a grade, it's just a marker of where you're at today. And so that's what we did. And so he would get like a 3 out of 4 on this part. This was great. But then like a 1 or a 0 on this part. And as we went through it, I could hear in his voice that understanding of what was happening. And so I sent him off and I sent him the recording and he submitted his work and 100%. And I was like, why don't I do this in my classroom? When we're back in the classroom or online, where I can grade it partially, give them an idea of where they're at. It's not the final grade. Then they can go in and make their changes. Then I can go in and change the rubric because the rubric is so easy on Google Classroom. It's so quick and takes me such limited time. And yet I can give such fabulous, individualized feedback. Yeah.